So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wow, RC, I think it's a bit early to be calling this, don't you? I mean, it's only been like the first week of announcements for E3 Summer Game Fest season here. We haven't seen anything from Xbox yet. We haven't seen the Nintendo Direct yet. I think you might be calling your game of the show kind of early. And I'm not so sure about that. I think that the Plucky Squire is my game of the show. They showed this at the Devolver Devolver live stream yesterday, and I was just blown away by this. There is so much awesome stuff crammed into this game that I'm not sure that me talking about it is really going to do it justice, but it's like everything in one game. It's like a over-the-top Zelda-style game with cute art, but then it becomes a 3D platformer where you do other types of genres too. There's a punch-out part and everything. Oh my god, this to me just looks like an awesome experience. How about we just watch the trailer and you'll see what I'm talking about here. I really didn't want to spoil it unless you hadn't seen it yet, but man, the transition from genre to genre is so cool. So it starts out as a storybook.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named
This is the Plucky
Jot.
Squire named Jot. Your main character.
Jot roamed the land
So here's
in
your
search of
Zelda-inspired
adventure.
sections here, even, Zelda 2,
Helping
Link's
the
Adventure
helpless.
in there. Throwing words in there to spell things out in the book to make things move along. Here's your punch-out part, which I thought was super cool.
But then one day, he
Other little
discovered
mini games
something
shooting the
very
arrows.
curious.
But check this out. He jumps out into a 3D world and it becomes a 3D
world
platformer.
he
I was
never
like,
knew
what?
existed.
This completely blew me away. Wow. It's only a minute trailer, but look, they give you a quick snip at other things. Look, you jump into cups and stuff like you could do in Mario Odyssey. There's bullet hell shooter stuff. Jetpack. Oh my god. Like, they show it really, really quick. They don't even have a date on it. They're just like, wish list it now. And I'm like, when is this coming? Because I gotta play this one. This, by far, based on this trailer, easily my game of the show. Like I said, you might be watching this thinking like, RC, it's a bit early to call this. There's still other shows to see, but I don't think so, guys. I think that this is it for me right here. This is the game that I'm most excited about that they've shown so far. Don't get me wrong. They've shown a lot of cool things already, but this right here, like, blew me away. It's like
Battling beasts.
everything I like in gaming. It's all the genres I like combined into one game with a fun art style,
And
Oh, man.
generally being very heroic.
Who doesn't like throwback minigames and throwback, punch out stuff added into their... Who doesn't like that? I'm just like at a loss for words how excited I am for this. And then the way you jump out of the book into the real world is so cool. You jump into the coffee mug and you jump into other objects, you can tell it's very much inspired by, Super Mario Odyssey, which came out on the Switch, because they did the same kind of thing there. But man, I am just super excited for this because this is a completely new IP. It's a completely different character we haven't seen before. So that's what's also most exciting about it too. Like, I like a Mario game, don't get me wrong. I like a Zelda game, but for a completely different team to make a completely new IP with different and new characters and make something that looks this fun, like, that just has me even more excited because, we get sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel to a point where it's just like, what is this series about anymore? Like, Mario, for instance, I still buy every Mario that comes out, every Mario game that comes out. I still enjoy each one for the most part. But, like, at some point, you get 20 games in and you're just like, what exactly is the motivation anymore? Like, what is this guy doing anymore besides collecting stars? Like, how many times is Bowser going to do this thing, right? And don't get me wrong, love Mario, not trying to downplay it. It's a great series, but, like, the fact that we have something completely new here and has this unique of a gimmick and everything thrown into it with all the different genres and minigames thrown in, it's something to really be excited for, at least from my perspective. What do you all think out there? Do you think the Plucky Squire, deserves these kinds of accolades from me already? Do you think we should wait and see what it's actually going to be? Or do you think it looks good enough already to give it the trophy? What games are you excited about from E3 and Summer Game Fest here this summer? Tell me what your game of the show is, even if you've already called it so far. Maybe you're still waiting. Let me know. But guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.